Live now. Alrighty. Okay, so this is an experiment. Hello, everyone. This is going to be my first time doing like a trailer reaction. Let me make my window bigger. Yeah, there we go. Alright. I'm going to wait for people to come in. This is Peter the Cat here, making a surprise appearance. I was going to react to the trailer for Metroid Prime 4. I have not watched it yet. I did watch like one of the older trailers, but I haven't seen the newest one that came out in the Nintendo Direct or whatever. Now, I'm only reacting to one trailer because all the other games like Tomodachi or whatever, I don't care about them. And I don't want to like just sit through multiple trailers and just look bored at a bunch of games that I'm not interested in. So I wanted to at least, but Metroid Prime 4 is the one game I'm interested in, also the Pokemon one, but Metroid Prime 4 is the one I'm most excited for now. I don't really know much about what they're going to do with this game other than it's been in development hell for several years, to the point it's kind of funny that Metroid Dread, the game that was in development hell for even longer, like came out before Prime 4 did. I have the other Prime games, the original on GameCube. It's the first version where you can do all the sequence breaks, not the later American version that Vic got rid of them. Prime 2 I have. I think that one's my favorite just because the upped difficulty. Prime 3 was fun on the Wii, even though they kind of lowered the difficulty on that one. I've had kind of mixed feelings about them doing a Prime 4. I mean, yes, I do like the games, but it's just that I feel like the third game kind of wrapped up the story with Phazon pretty well, so I don't know what they can really do with a fourth game. But I am excited to see that Silex is going to be in it. Just so you know, I have not played what was it, Federation Force or whatever. I've seen people say that in the end of that game, Silex steals a Metroid or something, or, well, we don't know if it's Silex, it's just, but people think that the ending of Federation Force goes into Prime 4, and I have, while I've not seen the new trailer yet, I've seen that there's images of, like, Samus with purple energy around her arm, looking like she's using the Infinity Gauntlet. And it's kind of making me wonder, like, is this actually going to be a sequel to Metroid Dread? Because the purple energy around Samus's arm looks kind of like when she's using her Metroid powers in Metroid Dread. So is this going to continue being, like, in between, you know, the first and second Metroid games? Or is this going to be, like, after Metroid Dread or something? And Samus got her Metroid powers she's going to use against Silex or something. I don't know. Anyway, what else can I talk about while I'm waiting for more people to come in? Oh, I didn't mention that I also have the Prime Remaster. That game looks pretty amazing. I like that, how they allow you to switch between playing it like you're doing the GameCube or playing it like you're playing the third Prime game, kind of doing a hybrid thing. It is a bit strange, some of the changes they made to controls, like charging now works kind of like how it did on the DS game. You fire a few regular shots and then you charge your beam, but they make it so that I think the beam charges a little faster just so it matches the original GameCube game. It's a bit strange getting used to it, but I guess I understand it. I like the motion control they added, you know. Although the Hive Mecha boss, which is the first boss in the Chozo Ruins, felt a little more difficult trying to shoot the war wasps that fly around you. That's like one of the few times where it felt like the Wii controls they added to Remastered didn't work very well. But everywhere else in the game, like, I felt it worked fine. There we go. I'm still kind of new to Twitch. This is going to be my first time reacting to a trailer. And, let's see, how long have I been streaming? 7 minutes. I'll wait a few more minutes and then I'll watch the trailer. Hopefully there's no, like, copyright stuff that gets in the way of me reacting to a trailer. The last time I reacted to a trailer was Batman v Superman back in 2016, or was it 2015? I don't remember, but it was. But I did a trailer reaction. I wasn't really impressed with the trailer since they spoiled Doomsday, and then I saw the actual movie and it wasn't all that good. Huh. Yeah, it's kind of crazy to think my last trailer reaction was nearly 9 years ago. I don't know, I guess I haven't seen anything else worth reacting to. I'm only just trying this trailer reaction as an experiment to learn how to do this whole, superimposing a video of me onto, with my computer screen underneath. So maybe, learning this, I can, do art streams on my computer in the future. Yeah, so it's all just a learning experience. I'll stop lollygagging. Let's play the trailer now. Prime 4 Beyond! Purple light something.
This is the unknown planet Vuros. Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
It's gonna be Avatar.
In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward. She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike. As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities. These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and open doors. They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind. But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Okay, so it's not Metroid Prime.
And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
Like a new suit for Samus? Okay. It looks like a pretty interesting game. Now Samus is gonna have psychic abilities. Okay, I mean, her suit is already pretty OP. I've seen videos like going over power leveling Samus or power scaling, whatever it's called, going over things like just how OP she really is. Like one scan log about planet Zebes in the first Metroid Prime game like says that Zebes' mass is like many times bigger than Earth, and it would mean that Samus, in order to survive on Zebes, would like have to have superhuman, super duper strength just to stand and walk and jump and everything. Just because the people writing the scan logs for Metroid Prime, like, I guess just didn't pay attention to like how math works, or like or like what the implications would be for having a planet that massive. It's like now the people that do the power scaling thing have to say that Samus is like, you know, even without the power suit is like superhuman or something. I could be misremembering. And now she's got like psychic powers and everything. It's almost like the Ultra Hand from Tears of the Kingdom. I mean, Metroid Prime 2 had the Light World and the Dark World, borrowing from presumably from Link to the Past with its own Light World and Dark World. So I guess whoever's making Prime 4, Retro decided to borrow from Zelda again. Yeah, remember how Link is able to move things with magnesis, or, you know, build stuff with his Ultra Hand or whatever? Well, now let's have Samus do that too. I guess Retro had to come up with some sort of gimmick to make this game stand out from the other 3 games. You know, Prime 1 was just the first Metroid in 3D. Prime 2 was Light World and Dark World. Prime 3 is Hyper Mode, which I've seen some of the developer interviews basically saying that was imposed onto Retro by Nintendo. Like, Nintendo weirdly interfered with Prime 3 in a lot of strange ways. I think the funniest thing was like originally Retro wanted to have side missions, and Prime 3 would, like, Samus would actually do bounty hunting and like hunting, I guess, criminals or something, and she'd get money and you could use those to buy upgrades. And Nintendo was like, no, Samus is an upstanding citizen of the galaxy, because in Japan, apparently, bounty hunter is just a cool title for a space adventure, and it doesn't have the same implication as in English where you think a character like Boba Fett or something. And I think one of Prime's developers joked that Samus is a bounty hunter pro bono, since they couldn't actually have Samus doing like bounty hunting or whatever. It's kind of strange they didn't... I don't think they showed Silex in this new trailer. Like, I'm most curious about him, but instead they're focusing on Samus is transported to a new civilization, and now she can, like, bend spoons like Uri Geller or something. Would anyone be interested in seeing me react to the Pokemon trailer also? I could do that also. That's like the only other game I'm interested in. I don't care about Tamagotchi Life or whatever's been revealed. Sorry, fans of those series. It's just I've never played the Tamagotchi games. I know. How about, like I watch my iPad, after I see the trailer, I watch my iPad, so it's me reacting to my reaction to the trailer. And then, I don't know, when I post this on YouTube, I then react to that, reacting to me watching the Pokemon trailer. Yeah, it's just a way to make new content, but, just recycling old content. Just doing reactions within reactions within reactions. But anyway, let's play this and... Pokémon Legends ZA.
Welcome to Pokémon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokémon series. You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokémon. The setting is this metropolis that also appeared in the Pokémon X and Pokémon Y games, Lumio City. To make it easier for people and Pokémon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan. Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokémon and people of Lumio City. Scattered all over town are wild zones. These areas are special environments where wild Pokémon can live comfortably, even within the city. You can catch Pokémon here, but they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety.
There are
Pokémon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on rooftops. People and Pokémon live easygoing lives in Lumio City. But when night falls, the city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale. Trainers await in battle zones. If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle. Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack. During battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is key. And with Mega Evolution, some Pokémon can power up even more. You'll start at Rank Z and work your way up to Rank A. Trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted.
I wish there.
Day and night are 2 sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered. What will you find on your adventure? Pokémon Legends ZA launches on Nintendo Switch later this year.
Alright. That was interesting. Make myself big again. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Totodile. Oh, speaking of Totodile, yeah, I know which starter I want in the game. Let's see. Where is he? There he is. Yeah. Yep, I'm on Team Totodile. I'm glad that my little blue gator is getting featured in a Legends game. I did enjoy Legends Arceus. I did finish the game's main story, but I haven't done like the remaining side quests in the post game. But I'm excited to see what Legends ZA does. I'm kind of ashamed to admit I missed out on Gen 6. I don't remember. I have either X or Y, but I only beat like maybe 3 or 4 gems. I'd never actually finished it. I'm very bad at keeping up with the Pokemon games. I got Emerald version when Gen 4 had already came out, and then I think I got Heart Gold. Yeah, I got Heart Gold because I already had Gold as a kid. I don't remember when I got Pokemon Black version. But I think I skipped Gen 6. I got Pokemon Sun version. I skipped Gen 8. Then I got Pokemon Violet version. It's at some point after I got Gen 7, I got Gen 6 just to see what it's like. And I remember people hated Lumio City because apparently like at one time the game would crash if you tried to save there. And it's also really confusing and disorienting with the camera, but eventually it was patched. I don't know. Wouldn't it be funny if in Pokemon ZA, like, I don't know, just to frustrate players, they have the game randomly crash when you try to save. To replicate, the authentic feeling of being in that city back when you played Gen 6 on the 3DS. I hope whatever next Legends game they do, maybe they have Trico as a starter, because that's my other favorite. Yeah, when I first got Gold version way back in 2000, I nicknamed my Totodile Garfield, because why not? Then later when I learned Japanese Pokemon game names, my Totodile was now a Feraligatr. I then renamed it Orudairu, however they pronounce it in Japanese. I know Totodile is Waninoko. I don't know Croconao's Japanese name, but I know that Feraligatr is something like Orudairu, and it's like O is like great or big or something, and Dio. Anyway, those are like the only 2 trailers I'm interested in watching. Let's get to the main feature. Oh god, I'm filling the whole screen. Okay. So, just a moment. Let me go get that loser artist, GuineaPigDan, and he'll draw Julian Lennon. So, un momento. Okay. Hey, asshole! Get out! I'm taking you out of the closet. There. Come on. Out. 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 No, Peter, don't. Hi, everyone. Peter just threw me on stream. What the hell just happened?